Dragon Ball Z has such a cultural impact. I could go on and talk about the different impacts it had on countries and artists. Akira Toriyama will forever live on, and today I want to talk about something a lot of people may have forgotten: the early days of YouTube, the animated music videos. Now, you're probably thinking, what the hell is an animated music video? Or at the time, 12, 15 years ago, also known as AMV. So what the hell is an AMV? 2024 terms, it's basically just like a fan edit. Some of the music people would pick would be straight up hard rock, new metal, or just metal. It would be basically Drowning Pool, Linkin Park, Trapped, Disturbed, and I could go on and more. Those are some of the artists that had like such amazing AMVs with songs that just synced up so well with the edit. Coming over a friend's house, he would have unrestricted access to the internet, and we would go on YouTube, a bunch of other websites like Newgrounds at the time, but we would always somehow end up going back to YouTube watching the Dragon Ball Z AMV videos, like get hyped as hell, listening to freaking Headstrong or listening to The Night by Disturbed, all these different songs. It just kind of like hyped us up, and the editing for the video was just like phenomenal. You'd be like, oh my god, he's angry as hell, and you know, the way it was just edited, it was perfect for its time. I love it. A lot of people underestimate that most of pretty much everybody's music taste nowadays, or pretty much what they grew up with, was from Dragon Ball Z or from YouTube or the early days of the internet, such as LimeWire, BearShare, etc., etc. A lot of these times you would go on YouTube, find the song you would like, you go on LimeWire, you'd type in the name of the song, you end up getting Linkin Park num.mp3 file, and it'd be probably not even the song you were looking for. Sometimes you get some weird ass songs. Most likely gave computer aids to the family computer, so that sucks as well too. But hey, you got the MP3, you get to listen to your favorite song that you discovered on YouTube, you know, and you just go down from a rabbit hole from there. I love it. That's kind of the gateway of what a lot of people, basing off their interest in music, was watching these videos as a young child or watching it with their older brother. Even on Dragon Ball Z, Cooler's Revenge, I believe there's a Deftones song in that. I've barely watched the VHS Dragon Ball Z movies, not a lot, often, but not too often, and I briefly remember seeing a bunch of YouTube videos for Deftones, Change in the House of Flies on Cooler's Revenge, and I always thought it was like an edit, and then one day I watched it on VHS over at my friend's house, and like, that's so cool. I didn't even know that they used like American metal songs in anime like that for the time, and that was probably like what, the mid-2000s, early mid-2000s at that point, where we were still using VHS tapes. Insane. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, as it helps the channel out a lot. Please also consider sharing the video around, joining the Discord, follow me on all social medias down below or on the screen. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. It made such a huge impact for music because at this time you'd be wanting to listen to more of it, you know? You got a taste of Linkin Park. Now let's see what the rest of Hybrid Theory has to offer, you know? You would listen to Drowning Pool, then you would listen to Lamb of God. It would just be a rabbit hole of one thing after the other. During this time, it was just basically like edits, like I said earlier, fan edits, incorporating the music they want to hear or something they think would work. Linkin Park with Numb and Push Me Away, those are some of the best AMV Dragon Ball Z's edits I can imagine, and people still remember it to this day. People had this sharing on like emails. People had like the low quality 360 FPF quality of it, and god, it was so like, you know, pixelated. The music and the edit would just look so badass, and you just kind of like fall into that hole of, dude, I feel whatever the hell Goku or Trunks or whoever the hell the edit was about. Vegeta, oh man, some of the best edits were on him too. But dude, there's a whole world of Dragon Ball Z AMVs, but goddamn, if what they were doing back then is what we're currently doing now, which is insane, and it syncs up pretty well for it. Damn, I gotta say that impact really lasted a lot for kids, for adults, for people growing up beside their cool older brother, the edgy 2000s, you know, Bama, Jareth, CKY, Halo 2, rock star energy. You know what I'm talking about. Jesse Pinkman fashion sort of sense. That's the kind of vibe it's giving. And I had a friend that basically had a brother like that, and we would be watching nothing but Dragon Ball Z, wrestling, listening to freaking Linkin Park, like I've mentioned thousands and thousands of times already. For me, that was like, holy crap, this is awesome. Like, I love Linkin Park and this music, and eventually, like I said, it just took me down a rabbit hole of other bands, eventually finding out, discovering it, and just crafting my own way into that, being raised by that. What's that line from The Dark Knight Rises that Bane says? You were simply living in it. I was born in it, molded by it. Pretty much, you know, at this point, you were just like, well, it's on YouTube, all these edits, and don't get me started on the Naruto edits as well, because there's some fire and Naruto AMV edits as well. There's a whole variety of these, but specifically, we're just talking about the Dragon Ball Z ones today, because, man, I know I can't still comprehend that it just happened already, that we lost a legend, we lost Akira Toriyama, and that's the reason I'm doing this video, because I remember finding out about all these bands through not just Dragon Ball Z, but through my sister. She had some of the Linkin Park albums as well too. The main thing was I would always get more hyped looking at the AMV Dragon Ball Z videos with friends, and then just remembering, whoa, this is like the same band, but the way they just edited it was just perfect, and it fits so well with what they were trying to do. Got me hyped, you know. It made me feel like I was about to go Super Saiyan, or, you know, made me feel whatever they were feeling too. The one with Trunks and Pushing Me Away, God, that's such a power ballad of a AMV. Like, you could feel the emotions through all that. Same with the Vegeta one. Forgot which one is it. And I can't play any of the songs because of copyright, but I could play some of like the clips from it. But dude, go watch some of these, put a playlist on, and just vibe out with some good headphones, and dude, you'd be just blown away, because some of this editing was just like, dang, for the time being, it holds up really well still. But like I said, a lot of people had different inspirations while watching growing up Dragon Ball Z. A lot of people tend to forget, like I said, about the AMV videos. Like I said, the songs, you know, they kind of make the connection. You have the group of people that wouldn't watch them, but would watch the VHS movies, you know, Cooler's Revenge, you know, Tree of Life, all those other movies. The non-canon movies, I guess, are... I'm not sure. Are they canon? There's two groups of people. People that grew up from Cooler's Revenge listening to Deftones, and then you got people listening to Linkin Park through AMV videos, which I think is awesome, and both are awesome, because damn, dude. Eventually, I found out about Deftones the same way, too, because my friend was telling me, hey, you know, you give me your iPod, I'm going to put on a bunch of music. Deftones was one on there. It was their first album. And I remember watching Cooler's Revenge too in anime club in high school, freshman. And I'm like, hey, that's freaking Deftones in that part with Goku when he brings that bird back to life. That was like wild for me, because I'm like, dude, I didn't know they had their actual songs on here. Like, that's nuts for the time. I was blown away. At the time, I just only thought, oh, you know, this is like just fan edits, you know, they can't really use that song, because I didn't understand how it was different from Western culture and all this other stuff. But it's cool to see how they kind of incorporate it to include North America and the whole culture, considerate of it, considering how much it's come far and how much we're able to like add and everything. But damn, I love me my AMV videos so much. I have about a couple songs right here if you guys want to check out, and the AMV videos as well too. I wish I could play them, or I wish I could show a clip, but like I said, I can't because of copyright. Fortunately, you have to go watch them on your own. I love these AMV videos so much. They basically are the reason why I wanted to become like sort of a, you know, a director, kind of content creator, something with just cameras and all that aspect, like an editor, I guess you could say, in a way. Not really an editor, but at the time it's like I really didn't know. It was just kind of in whole video production type of vibe. So it's just kind of cool to see that besides Dragon Ball Z, you know, an extension of Dragon Ball Z helped a lot of people grow up too, besides just liking anime, also liking some kick-ass music too as well, because that's basically what I grew up listening to and still do to this day. And every now and then I kind of just look back, I'm like, wow, these AMV videos were ahead of its time. This music too, you know, being able to kind of have a conversation with people about music from there, you know, that's what kind of helped me break out of my little social barrier in freshman. Watching these videos on YouTube with the early days of YouTube kind of helped me pave the way through, like, make a connection with someone about it, because I'm like, hey, have you checked out Linkin Park? And they're like, hey, have you checked out so and so? And then that's how I consumed my media at the time, was just like, hey, this song was on a video game, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 had this song, whatever. There was just so many different ways of getting media, and this was just an amazing way that Akira Toriyama had such an influence with all these bands and this type of music, the style of editing, the early days of YouTube. Like, it's such a time capsule to go back and look. You're like, whoa. It sucks about Akira Toriyama. He leaves a legacy behind, but as an artist and as just the way he is as a creator, I envy him so much for that, and his art style is just one of my favorites of all time. Really made inspiration for a lot of manga artists and a lot of basically other creators like myself today. So just want to say thank you to Akira Toriyama for everything you've done. Thank you so much for everything you've done. I'm getting emotional over this, but I just want to say that without Dragon Ball Z AMV videos, AMV on YouTube and all this other stuff, I probably wouldn't be here making this video, making these content, streaming and all this other stuff. This is one of my 2 cents, and I just want to say thanks for checking out the video. Please check out another video. There's a bunch of other ones. I want to say thanks everybody for checking out the video today as well too, and I will see y'all in the next one. Here's a couple of videos, like I said, to check out, because there's some awesome videos that you absolutely need to see if you consider yourself like a Dragon Ball Z fan and haven't watched these videos, or if you want to just kind of get hyped and you don't mind a bunch of Dragon Ball edits. I recommend it if you just want to get a little boost in hype. You know, you don't need caffeine. Just watch this, put on some good headphones, and just like jam out for a minute. Just do that. All right, I'm rambling on, yapping too much. Rest in peace, Mr. Akira Toriyama. Thank you so much for everything. This video's out to you. It's out to the family. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next one. This is your boy Gribbs138 signing off. I know I rambled a lot in this one, but sorry, I'm just going offhand script. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.